Hey guys, this is Kal-El, and today I've got a video review of Transformers Universe Dragstrip. As always, let's get the guy out of the way and we'll have a look at the guys. As you can see here, very nice box. Now these were the collector's edition of these guys. This was the Mirage mold. Front opens for his tech specs and a little line art drawing here. And you could see the figure inside the box, which was really cool. Just a little Velcro holds that together. On the side again, just a black and white drawing. A bit hard to see on the camera here, but a nice Decepticon symbol and Transformers Universe up the top. Okay, on the back here we've got pictures of the figure from robot mode into alt mode, and that's about it. On the top of the box, we've just got Transformers Universe Decepticon Dragstrip. Alright, let's have a look at some of the details of this guy. Now, one thing I don't like about this guy in robot mode is the head. It's really small compared to the width and that of his shoulders, and the paint apps to me just look kind of crap. Now he does have light piping here, but being that the head is so small, it's really hard to see. You can kind of see it blinking up there, but again, the head's just too small on this guy. Nice Decepticon symbol here. I like the yellow and red sort of mixture. Carries through on the gun, on the feet, bit of silver on the shins. More red here, and pretty sparse on the back. He doesn't have a backpack besides this, so not too bad. As for articulation, 360 on the shoulder, up and down, double jointed elbow, it's very cool. No wrist articulation, they do go sort of in and out due to the transformation. Head will rotate all the way around and it will tilt back and forth. That's a bit sad because he kind of always looks like he's looking down. Now the legs are pretty awesome. We've got a full side rotation, 360 degrees if this wasn't in the way. A waist rotation, a double jointed knee, and ankle all over the place. Whee. Now obviously there's a ball joint here and a hinge, so posability on this guy is pretty extreme. You can have him, all over the place. So you can get him on some pretty crazy poses, and that's one of the most fun things about this guy. Again, the only letdown that I think it really has is this head here. There's some other issues in the alt mode, which we'll have a look at in a second when we transform. Alright guys, let's have a look at transformation. Pull this gun off, just set it aside. Okay, first thing you can do is get these arms, bring the forearm up, sits in like that, flip the hands in, both sides. Okay, we can separate this section here, and that will go up into here. This section here will rotate around towards the front, and then all of this will lock into place. Just presses together. Now, underneath here, rotate that around. Now you can see just here, there's a little indentation here. I'll just focus that for you guys. And you can also see some little grooves in here. Now what that's for, when you bring these arms down and around, you'll slot that in there. Now on the arms you've got this little hook here, little tab with the little bit sticking out. That needs to fold in to that groove, like so. See that? So it folds in and into that groove. See, that popped out then. Now the problem is you can't really put that in afterwards. because the arms get in the way of this lining up. So you need to bring the arms down together and push that in like so. So once that's locked in, that won't move anywhere. Alright, then we come to the back. The legs just push together like so, and that will all just fold up on itself and it all clips in nice and neatly. The spoiler, just clip those together, and if everything's lined up properly, that will just sit like that. Now, with the gun that we sat down before, kind of looks like something, doesn't it? Underneath here you've got a couple of slots there. They will sit around this, and that just pushes in nice and tightly, and you have the front spoiler. There we are. Now, like I said before, there's a few other issues that come along with the paint. This section here is translucent red. Now, yellow paint, if you've ever had experience with painting plastics, is terrible. Especially on a clear surface. You can see in here, it's very, very bad. It's thick in places, not thick in places. It just looks terrible. The rest of it's fine in yellow. You know, yellow's not the best colour, bumblebee, but it just looks terrible around this cockpit, I suppose you could call it, section. Really gives me, I'm not going to say, but it really annoys me. Now, go right quite nicely. It is a Formula 1 type car, and yeah, that's pretty much all it does in alt mode. Now, for a size comparison in alt mode, so here Rations Cup, or Sergeant Cup as they like to say, so about the same length. You can see Cup's got a lot more mass to him, but that's the same in robot mode as well. And side by side, you know, same sort of deal. But there they are together. Now in robot mode, I did forget to show you guys. He's kind of lanky, thin and tall, but he's much taller than a standard deluxe. Now I could be wrong there. I'm just sort of shooting in the breeze here, but yeah, he kind of fits to scale. Now, this guy holds a little bit of sort of sentimental value. Now that seems funny as the toy's only been out for a couple of years, but when I was a kid I had a G1 Dragstrip, and I took it to school one day and it disappeared, and all I have left is that. That's it. That's all I've got left. So this guy, I was really happy to pick him up, and I definitely recommend for anyone to grab him, or if you can get him Mirage, but Mirage is a bit more expensive, where this guy's a little bit cheaper. Definitely pick him up. And that's the video review of Transformers Universe Dragstrip. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, subscribe up here, and I'll see you on the boards.